This is Luisa Ramirez and this is our flipped class for 9th grade about this term, the third term. Today our purpose is to review the topics seen and to reinforce them. So first we're going to start with some vocabulary that we saw. Do you remember the body parts and illnesses in Unit 11? So we have here first some parts of our head that we have ears, cheeks, the chin that we learned, lips, eyes, and we're missing here our forehead. Those are the words that we learned. In our in our arms, we have the fingers. This is called the thumb one that we learned it. This is the index, middle, ring, and little finger or pinky finger. And this is our elbow too. Do you know where it is located? Can you touch it? We have it here. And finally we have our legs parts. So we have the knee and we have the ankle. Do you see it? Okay, so basically those are the parts that we learned or that we reviewed if we already knew them. Now we have some illnesses or diseases. Do you remember them? So can you tell me what is this? And this one? Do you remember how you call this? Or how you call the illness that you get when you have all these symptoms of a cold? This can be a wet. Then if we have all these symptoms too, what can you get? And you remember the toothache? Okay, good. Now to talk about the future tense, that was our grammar topic. I have here some review for you. So we have the use. Alright, so we have two ways to talk about the future. We have will or we have be going to. So those have differences in the usage. So we use will for future actions which may or not may happen, for predictions about the future, for promises or on-the-spot decisions, or for threats or warnings. And we use be going to for plans and intentions we have about the next future. So remember that's near in the time. And we have be going to talk about when there is evidence that something is going to happen in the near future. So you know that's real, that for sure that is going to occur. So we have an example here with will. I will travel to Spain in 5 years. It may happen, it may not. That's why we use will. And we have I'm going to go to Mary's parties this Saturday. So what's important here? After will, you need the verb in the base form, as we have it here, travel, and you don't need anything else. You don't have to conjugate anything. It doesn't matter what the pronoun is here. You don't need anything. Nothing changes. But with going to, as you have the auxiliary verb to be, you need to conjugate it depending on the person or the noun that you're using. So if it is third person, you use is, and for plural, are. Okay? So in this case we have I'm going to go, and go is the main verb and it also goes in the base form after the preposition to. Okay? Now I have here some exercises for you to practice. So can you do them? You have to choose between will or be going to, and of course do the conjugation appropriated for each one. So take some minutes, think about that. Alright, and now we have here some links for you to practice and some games to review and to reinforce what we
Revoluciona tu clase.